Howdy, 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 my beautiful Scorpio. How are you doing today, darling? My name is SimplyVelca, and today we're going to get into your weekly tarot reading, Scorpio, for December 2022. All right, darling? So if you do enjoy this tarot reading today, let me know in the comments below how it resonates with you. That's how we keep up with you, of course, Scorpio. As well, darling, be sure to check out your sun, moon, and your rising. That's how you get the best understanding, Scorpio, for what's going on in your life, all right? It's checking out more than just your one zodiac sign. Give this video a like and subscribe. It's completely free to do, and it does help me out quite a bit, Scorpio, and I always appreciate it. But let's begin your tarot reading here today. All right, see what's going on, what predictions we can be making for you, what your tarot horoscope is looking like ultimately. All right, so Scorpio, you guys got the Six of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles and the Strength card coming in here. All right, and so Scorpio, the first message I want to be saying is that you feel like right now you're doing a juggling act, and you are on some sense, right? It's like you have a lot of moving plates, you have a lot of things going on in your life here, and what I want to be telling you is that you're not going to be having to juggle for too much longer here. I feel like there's the first message that I get with this is like there's an answer to your problems about to be coming forward to you. It's like you've been consistently filling a bucket that you kind of has felt like probably, Scorpio, for a while now, that it's like a bucket with holes in it, right? So it's like no matter how hard you're trying to go forward, how hard you're trying to progress in life, you're just like, man, like where's the reciprocation, where's the results from all this hard work, right? And so especially because the back of the deck energy, I'm going to just be drawing from the back of the deck now, Scorpio, just so you understand my approach now with the cards. Since you can't see it, you have the Sun card coming in here, clarifying all this, Scorpio. So it's like you have this, the Sun card, which is the best card in the tarot deck, representing clarity and just all that good stuff, right? You have that clarity coming in on a situation that you already are juggling quite a bit with here. All right. And so I really get like this message here, Scorpio, where it's just like the hard work that you've been putting into a situation, the energy, some type of investment ultimately is what I get here, Scorpio. Some type of investment that you have been working on is about to be paying off big time. Some really big news is about to be coming forward. Some clarity is about to be having coming forward in your life here, and it's through your like, I know this is like a personal project of yours, and so while you might be really happy about the news that comes forward to you naturally, Scorpio, it's not going to be necessarily too much of a surprise. I don't feel like it's going to be too much of a surprise for you. This gives me, especially with this magician energy, it's like this is something that you have been putting in all the work, right? So it's like you're not going to be surprised. I mean, on some level, you're going to be surprised that you see the water finally filling up the bucket, right? Because you've been working so hard at it. But at the same time, you're at this point where you're just like, I mean, of course, at some point this should have happened because of how all the work that I've been putting into this here. All right. So something I want to be pointing out is whenever I see the magician card, especially Scorpio, I really like to tell my friends who are watching me to really consider, you know, whatever your spiritual practices are, this is really potent time for your own ritual work, any type of manifestation that you're trying to do. This is the opportune time to be doing that because you have that magician energy really blessing you. All right, it's kind of, think about it in a sense of like the Midas touch when it comes to manifestation. All right, so you'll be noticing that as well, especially because you have the Sun card blessing it as well. Like December for you overall, Scorpio, is really going to be a fabulous month for you. All right. And continuing on here, we have the Six of Wands with the Star card. This is the final card I'm going to be pulling from the back of the deck before I start shuffling again here, because I feel like we're transitioning energies after, Scorpio. But the Six of Wands and the Star card. All right, Scorpio. So your cards just keep on getting better and better. All right, straight up. These last four cards here, like Scorpio, y'all are really going to be getting blessed here. All right. And it's through your hard work. It's through not giving up on some type of desire that you've had for such a long time for yourself. All right. And so you put in the work. The Six of Wands, this is a card of public recognition. If you start using your voice, Scorpio, people are going to be listening to you ultimately. All right. So whatever it is that you have been juggling, whatever it is that you've been having to manage, it's going to be worth it really, really soon for you, Scorpio. I mean, that's all I can really say on this here. So it's just like keep on juggling the best to the best of your ability, and understand that you're about to be seeing that bucket finally spill over, and it's all going to be worth it. So, all right. So that's what I see, what is actively working for you right now, Scorpio. What is it that, you know, let's take a look at your social situation now and see what socially you need to be prepared for this week for December, Scorpio. All right. So we are starting out with the Lovers card naturally. All right, so right off the bat here, you know, especially considering your general energy, Scorpio, I wouldn't be surprised if love does come in. All right, love does come in, or just like some type of companionship connection. Could be another friend, new friend, co-worker. In that manner, you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Lovers here. So definitely I feel like you're going to be attracting, Scorpio, someone that is very independent and like a business person of their own way. All right, with that Nine of Pentacles, that's a business type of person, self-employed. You know, might be attracting someone that's has a similar interest to you in like how you both want to create money. Maybe you're both into like financing or something. In this way though, Scorpio, your path is definitely about to be crossing with someone that's really going to pick up the pace for the coming days for you, for your future. I do feel like it's a little bit inclined, like intertwined with your own personal work as well in some way. Like I feel like there's some type of match or similarity in that way there, but ultimately you do have a person that's going to be very pronounced in your life in the coming days. Let's see what attributes we can get from this person here. All right, so we have the Chariot card. Very passionate, very much so. Like I feel like when you start connecting to them, it's like there's already a game plan. Like you guys are actively planning like the next move, especially if this is like in a romantic way. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a connection that progresses really quickly. All right, even if it's a friendship as well, this is like a friendship that develops really quickly. You might be feeling like a lot of things are moving quick. All right, and the purpose of this connection here is to really help get you out of a situation. All right, maybe your living situation, Scorpio, or maybe it's just social groups. All right, maybe trying to get you out of a certain type of social group, Scorpio. Whatever the case is here, is like this is a really beautiful connection where it's like they inspire you, they teach you, but at the same time they're helping you get out of a rut of some sort as well, Scorpio. I feel like there's this sense of like guidance as well, showing to you your own personal light, your own personal flame. I feel like this person's really good for your self-esteem. I feel like they in some way inspire you and like your own personal passions as well. Like it's through conversation with them, Scorpio, that it gives you more direction, maybe in regards to your business, because I do see them being very much so like independent. All right, or it could be just in a sense of just whatever the case is, but what you are definitely going to be getting some major inspiration in the social field for sure, Scorpio. All right, so let's continue on for your December weekly tarot reading, Scorpio, and see what you need to be looking out for. Now, Scorpio, full transparency, that just fell on the floor and I cannot be bothered picking it up, but I can see it, and it's the Page of Wands, which I'm noticing a common theme here for you so far, Scorpio, is there's a lot of wand fiery energy. The Page of Wands is like letting you know to pay attention to new opportunities coming in. I feel like right now for you, Scorpio, especially because of that Chariot card, that Eight of Wands, like you have a lot of momentum that has been building up for you, Scorpio. And I feel like this is like a message from Spirit where it's just like, hey, you're going to be having a lot of opportunities knocking on your door, Scorpio. You know, it's time to get out of your shell. It's time to put the push the pedal to the metal. All right, I think is what the quote goes. Like you're going to be really noticing like how active life becomes, but you might be getting a little bit distracted and not see it initially because of whatever your personal reasons are. You might be distracted with like doing damage control or what have you. But Scorpio, ultimately, don't be afraid of having your perspective be challenged. Mindset shift as well is something that I see with this. I feel like the biggest disservice that you could be doing for yourself right now, Scorpio, is being stubborn, trying to do things the way that you have always done them up until this point. You know, the best example that I can make right now is, you know, let's talk about business, right? If you start out a business, all you're going to be doing, you can't employ anybody. Usually you can't employ anybody, right? You're wearing all the hats and what have you. But as you progress in your business, you end up having to hire people because you start expanding and it becomes too much for one person. Sure, you could have handled it at the beginning, but now you have to change your approach on things. Be like, all right, maybe I need to be more collaborative and just what have you. All right, Scorpio. So don't be so rigid-minded at this time, because I feel like there's going to be some inspiration, especially from the social dynamic there, that might be really inspiring you for what you should or could be going forward with next. All right, so keep an open mind, and yeah, that's the tarot reading that I have for you today, Scorpio. Hopefully this gave you some resonance, some clarity in your life, and some sense of direction. And thank you so much for allowing me to do this, and I'll connect to you sometime in the near future, Scorpio. I love you so much, darling. Bye, Scorpio.